Hi, consistently book 48 new deals, new high ticket clients for your own offer in your own industry in less than 48 hours. How is that possible? Well, let me walk you through it. What I can do is I can help you with consistent booking of 48 high ticket clients using four acquisition systems, just like it is listed in here, in less than 24 hours. And by the way, all of them would be qualified buyers looking for exactly your solution for whatever problem they have. So they would be clients who can afford your services. They would be clients who have the exact same problem that you are solving in the marketplace. What happens is, and this is what I believe in my whole experience, what I've seen is people do DMs all the times. They create funnels, they create ads, spend thousands of dollars, but they have zero return, literally zero return. And what happens is their calendar becomes empty. Let me show you the sneak peek of my calendar, just here. Okay, so these are three calls that are booked. Two calls booked. One call booked at Friday, and then two calls booked. But so the point is that my own calendar is filled with the specific high ticket buyers calls who are qualified and who can afford my services. Now the problem is, do you have that same calls? Do you have that same pipeline of calls coming, or is it the fact that your calendar is empty right now? Most likely it is empty. Okay. So what I can do is I can come along and I can help you with installation of four automated systems that can help you do all of this. Do all of this. So what it is what I do is I basically come into your agency, whether you're running an agency, whether you have a company, whether you have a brand. What I do is I simply come alongside your team and you. We jump on a call, we discuss all the problems. I personally audit your pipeline, check all the gaps and all the areas that have errors and that can be solved. And what I do is I potentially install these four client acquisition automation systems. It's not just automation, by the way, it is acquisition in the first place. So what I do is I help with the targeted outbound system, and let me go into all the details just shortly. Automated personal brand system that builds and converts the audience, and then automated conversion funnel, which helps you to qualify and nurture all the leads that are coming. So for example, what I do is I bring in 200 leads through an automated system structure. And once those 200 leads have come through, what most other agencies do is they basically think that their responsibility is fulfilled. Meanwhile, on my end, that's not the case. 200 leads doesn't mean 200 clients. What we do is, and what our structure and system does is, it nurtures and it qualifies the deals and the leads for you on a automated structure, obviously. So that's what I do. So out of those 200 leads, maybe 40 leads are qualified, and then they go into the automated structure of booking the calls. That's what I do. I just don't take the leads into account and call them clients. No. That's not what's happening. What's happening is I'm taking in the leads, processing through a specific structure, which then qualifies and nurtures them. And then the call booking procedure would be started. Now that's exactly what I do. And obviously the last part is 24/7 booking funnel, which helps you to wake up with new calls every single day. Just let me show you some of the results of my own clients that have worked with me in the past few months and have achieved all of this. So this is the client. So this is the first client who has achieved over 5K in sales, and he has been through 20 deals. So he has closed 20 plus deals. And that is just, by the way, the last time I spoke with him, he told me these results. Obviously, from the last few months, his results have only increased in numbers. So last 30 days, 3 deals closed, 5,000 plus in cash collected. You can read all of it. The main thing is not cash collected. The main thing is not the overall deals that he has closed. The main thing for me is, particularly because I'm a technical guy, by the way, and obviously as an agency or as a service provider or as a brand or a company owner, what matters to you is basically the number of calls that are coming and the number of deals that are being closed. So, but for me, it's the pre-qualified leads, which means that the lead flow and the pipeline which have been nurtured and which have been qualified through that system that I was talking about earlier. And so calls booking, he has been through 40 calls already. And here's the conversation received. You can check it. Client 2, same thing, 27 deals closed, 150 plus calls. 150 plus qualified leads, and then 50 plus calls. And you can see all of this. So he has 6K plus in sales. There's a third person. He has over 59 calls booking, which is a seriously amazing number, considering the fact that I think so, he started roughly last year, October, or maybe September. So that's pretty decent number, considering the fact that they didn't necessarily use much of the systems. He only used Facebook and LinkedIn mostly. So that's good. It's really, really great. And then here's the fact. 28 calls booked, LinkedIn and Facebook again. The good part is she's not doing any cold calls. That's a good part about it. This is the client 5th, 7.1K in sales, and pre-qualified means the leads which were qualified and nurtured, 115, calls booking 43. Again, you can check this one, 18 deals closed. So all of these people, what they are doing is they are just considering all the automated systems that are working for them. And what are the automated systems and structures that I'm using to help your company or your agency are these systems. And we are going to talk a lot about these systems and how to implement them for your company. But for that, we need to consider hopping on a call, a one-to-one call where I personally get alongside you, where I personally audit your pipeline, where I personally see all the errors, all the current structures and systems that you guys are performing at your agency, so that I can help you with the implementation of all these 4 systems. And obviously, we're going to discuss all the technical aspects of it. But for now, I'm just showing you how the system works. I'm just showing you that this is a working system which other people, other clients are currently using, have been using in the past, and they have been getting these results specifically. So then we go on. This is the client 7th, 120, I think 118, 119, maybe 120, something that he talked about. I don't really know it, so I just rounded off 121. And then calls booking 55 plus. Facebook profile, again, they are not using all of the systems. They are just picking and choosing their own favorite platforms. For example, they might not be using cold calls. They might not be using Facebook ads. They might not be using emailing structure and email system. They're only using the personal brand structure that I talked about in here. Automated personal brand system, and they're only using the automated nurture and conversion funnel, which obviously is very necessary if you're talking about converting, and before converting potential leads, qualifying them so that they are able to book the call and they can afford our services. So that's what they are doing, by the way. My clients, that's what they are doing. They're not even considering all of the systems, and they're not even implementing all of these structures. This is the 8th client, and I think this was an old client for which I personally worked alongside him, and in just 2 months, I specifically remember that day, in just 2 months, we did over 125 closings in 60 days, I think so, and cash collected was over 70,000. So basically, this client was not really into high ticket deals. You can call it mid ticket or low tier size, and he was not using any automated funnel at that time, by the way. So there was a lot of manual work and a lot of manual structure in progress in place. So that's why. But still, we collected over 70K, 69, 70K in just 2 months. I particularly remember that. And you can see this is mine. You see this is my picture. And so apart from other clients, I've also listed my own result, which was I got on a call, not on a call, but we closed a $3.54 billion firm, and you can check the name, you can check all the credentials here, and we got on board with them. So that's my own result, by the way, using this specific exact 4 automated client acquisition systems that I personally implement to other people's agencies. What I did was I personally implemented it to my own agency, to my own system, and look where I am now. And these are my own client closings for my low ticket tier program. And these are just some of the screenshots, some of the results. So my own low ticket tier program was, in the past, it was 97 USD. So that's not a lot of amount, but here we go. And these are not even all of these screenshots. These are not even all of the results. I'm just cherry picking you some of the results that were of my clients and some of the results that I personally got after implementation of these 4 automated client acquisition systems. You can see them. So these are just a few of the results, just a few of the testimonials. Obviously, there are a lot more, but I'm not going to waste any more time showing you just the results. And so now we are going to move forward. So what happens is, when we consider implementing all of these 4 automated systems that I just talked about, what happens is a lot of people are literally, they are begging to get on a call with you. They're literally begging to get on a call with you. You're not chasing them. You don't have to chase them. You don't necessarily have to chase them, because what happens is you put enough value, just enough value, not over deliver or not overvaluing them with value bombs, as they say. You don't have to do any of that. You just put enough value into their subconscious mind so that they chase you and not the other way around. That's what happens. And this is the best part about it. The best part about this system is, once we start installing the systems, obviously there are 4 systems. Once that happens, and by the way, everything is automated. Every single stage is automated. You don't have to lift a finger. You do not have to lift a finger. That's the beauty of it. So nobody has to convince anybody. Nobody is convincing their clients to come on a call with them. No. That's not happening. That's not what happens. What happens is, once the system gets installed, people are in line. They are chasing you, not you are chasing them. That's not what's happening. We're not doing any outreaches which are not intent based. We're not doing cold calls that are feeling spammy. We're not running ads that are not bringing any sales. We're not doing any of that gibberish, whatever you call it. Okay, so it's a very straightforward, very simple system that helps you book automated calls with people, with agency owners, with brand owners, with company owners in your own industry, in your own niche, with your own solution that you are pitching, that you are trying to solve a problem in the marketplace with. And you're getting on a call with the people who can afford to buy your high ticket services. That's what happens. And so let me just show you some of the other bookings that I have in pending for the next week. So these are 2 calls, 14th of, I guess it's May, right? Yes, May. 13, 12, 11, Sunday, okay, I don't usually take it. So I am pre-booked already 2 weeks ahead. And that's exactly what happens. That's exactly what happens once we start installing this client acquisition system. That's exactly what happens. And we are not reaching out, we are not begging, we are not chasing anyone. So this is exactly the structure. And here's a fun thing. I have written in here, book 48 hybrid clients using 4 acquisition systems. I just explained you the 4 acquisition systems. We're going to talk a lot about it in our 1 hour one-to-one call. whoever you, whoever of you thinks that this system can help their agency reach to that next level, reach to that potential scaling level, they can come on a call with me. Again, I'm not going to push anybody. You don't have to do this. You don't have to get on a call with me. You just have to install these systems. If you think that you can do this yourself, I'm more than welcome for you to be able to do this. You can do this. I have no issue in that. But if and only if you think that this system can bring you more high value leads, can potentially convert more clients for you, then this system specifically helps you to book 48 high ticket clients in the next 4 months. So this offer is for a whole quarter. We're gonna be alongside one to one. If we work alongside, then we are going to be committed with each other for the next 4 months. So that's what happens. This is not a one-day thing. Yeah, I can do this. I can install all the systems for you in less than 24 hours. That's specifically and 110% true, because there was a lot of work to be done in that 24 hours. But then afterwards, the system and the machine gets flowing, gets started, gets running. And once that system gets running, then and only then leads come into play, clients come into play, calls are being booked, potential clients are converted and nurtured and qualified with your offer, with your pitch, and they are going to jump into a call with you. That's what happens. 48 is a very specific number because I have done it myself over and over and over and over again and again and again and again. And I've been doing it for the last, I think, 7 years or so. So I even don't have to show my own credibility for that particular sake, because what you can do is you can just Google me, you can just check my profile on LinkedIn, you can just check my profile on Facebook, and you can see that there's my profile. Let me just show you that. And just to mention, I'm not pitching you anything. I'm just showing you a system that can help you. And if you think this is of help, if you think that this system can bring you more leads, then we can jump on a call one-to-one where we are just going to discuss your problems, your solutions, how I can help, where I can help, how I can fix the leakages, and how I can bring you 48 clients in the next 4 months, which I'm going to be doing it through a proper step-by-step system that has 4 systems inside of it. That's it. So this is my LinkedIn profile. You can check it. You can see it. This is my Facebook profile. You can check it. You can see it. By the way, I have a group also, which I run. And that's about it. So again, as I've shown you, this isn't a high pressure sales call. The next step is a one-to-one meeting, which if you deem fit, if you deem true, if you deem that I'm being honest here, if you deem that this is going to be valuable, then you can jump on a one-to-one study session where I personally audit your pipeline, find out where you're missing, how I can come alongside you and help you, and then we can talk about all the technical stuff of all those 4 automated systems, and even if you're the right fit for it or not. Thank you.